I am Slick Nick. Actually, should I call myself Fit Nick? That would probably be more relevant to this particular series here on my channel, as I am approaching my 40th birthday. Here we are in January 2021. My birthday is at the end of April 2021, so just a few months away now. And it has been my goal to be fit before my 40th birthday. And as we established at the end of 2020, I'm already there. I feel that I'm somewhere around 20% body fat. My goal is to be closer to 17%. I'm not aiming to get a six-pack. That's not important to me. I know that would come with sacrifices of its own. But ultimately, my goal has been first to be able to fit in my size 31 pants. And I was able to do that by the end of 2020. Now I want to take it a step further and have a stomach that is going to be what I perceive as flat, not showing any real fat on there. We don't need to see muscles, but as long as I don't look down and see fat, I'm gonna be happy. So with that being said, I did get a comment that I definitely want to respond to on a video I made called Fit by Age 40. I take zinc supplements, but I don't trust Big Pharma. I'm against medications. I'm against going to doctors to depend on your health accordingly. I want to be able to, being red pill, I want to be able to take control of that myself. Supplements are the exception, and it's funny, and as I mentioned in that video, that Big Pharma disapproves of supplements and vitamins. They want you to have a medical cure for things. They don't want you to take supplements. So that's one more reason why supplements are going to be my friend, but I don't want to go overboard with it, only taking what I feel is necessary. So I do take a men's health supplement. I also take a zinc supplement, but I make sure that it's not over a certain amount so that I don't overdose on zinc. And I also take garlic extract. So those are some supplements I take. But of course, well, let me read the comment on this. So Joe Smith, here's what he said on that video. He said, yeah, I found your channel searching for people trying to lose weight. This topic is oversaturated with women, so you're a little more relatable. We're also around the same body fat. I know you're shooting for 17, but you should go for a six-pack with me. That's going to be down around 11. Thank you for the offer. I do appreciate that, but I don't know what I'd have to sacrifice in order to get that. I'm willing to sacrifice my diet and workout according to get to 17, but 11, hey, if it works out, I'm not opposed to it by all means. We'll see what happens is what I'm gonna tell you. Thank you. He also says, are you taking creatine? You will gain a little bit of water weight on it, but ultimately it's going to expedite your muscle growth. It's super safe and over the counter. They even put it in energy drinks nowadays. So here's my video response. Yes, I definitely take creatine pretty faithfully, and I have been since, well, let me think. I started going to the gym last February 2020, so I started taking it shortly after that. I will say that, is this a little bit shady? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's made in China, so that's already kind of a little bit questionable. But what I do know is, yeah, it's funny. America's #1 selling, and it's won all these awards, you know. But is it actually made? Yeah, and I appreciate that there's no artificial sweeteners in it. But I'm pretty sure I saw that it's made in China, because that would be, yeah, there it is, made in China. It does say that. So that's the thing that makes me question it. I'm like, weird chemical stuff, I don't really know exactly, but for me it's about staying away from those artificial sweeteners. Like for example, with my whey protein, it's just straight, there's nothing added in it. So with that being said, I just take one serving, just one scoop, which I guess would be 5 grams. It's not a whole lot. But here's the thing. The main reason I take this is not so that I can recover quickly from my muscles to rebuild. Like, I love that that's the whole purpose of it. But if I'm being honest with you, the real reason I do this every day is because it makes me really tired. I remember when I first got this, I took it right before I went to work out, and I could barely make it through the workout, so sluggish. And Dr. Berg, who's one of my favorite YouTubers, he had talked about that for a lot of people, it helps them fall asleep. So what I do is I take a scoop of this with just a little bit of unsweetened almond milk right before I go to, right as I'm getting ready for bed. And it helps me fall asleep quickly, because sleep is very important when you're weight training, and in general just for health. But the main reason I do it is so that I can get to sleep quickly. And then as an added benefit, yes, to help me, as I'm weight training. So I will say this is on the far end of what I would accept as healthy, just because it's made in China. Man, I question that. What's funny is the church that our family went to a couple years ago was a former creatine factory in Tennessee. And it always smelled kind of funny in there after they turned it into a church, and well, it has something to do with creatine. But ultimately, it's something the body produces anyway. So I'm not afraid of it for that. And this is 100% right here. So the 6-star. This is probably cost me like $8, and it lasts me a long time, like 6 months basically. Because this is only my second bottle I've even bought. So there you go. That's how I feel about creatine. If you got something new to teach me about it, let me know in the comments right here.